Kansas State about to kick off to get this game started. Coming out with it, it's Jordan. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. He'll try the right side. Makes one man miss. Finds enough room to get it to the 21 before going out of bounds.
Well, it's plays like that that'll help this offense stay in rhythm all game long. If you can have that kind of success on first down running the football, it just opens up your entire playbook moving forward.
And the Bruins in a good spot here with second and short. Going up top. Wide open, he makes the catch. And he's brought down after a huge completion.
Well, after that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
They say it's still a game of field possession, and that last one just flipped this baby. They've got it 1st and 10 in the red zone. Got it behind the line. It's Berger. He is stopped behind the line of scrimmage. They'll lose yards on that one.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Working well behind the sticks on second down. Quarterback making checks. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Moving out of the pocket. He felt the heat, trying to get away, but down he goes. He'll lose a yard or two.
Well, you just sort of felt like this defense had to do something to get this quarterback out of a rhythm, right? He's been picking them apart all drive long, and finally they come up with a sack.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. And he can't find his man in the end zone as he was trying to pay off this red zone chance.
Well, this defense was ready for go balls. Against this receiver and his speed, he's one of the fastest in the country. They knew this quarterback was going to try to take the top off the defense. That time they couldn't link up, but if you're on defense, just know they're going to try that play again.
This offense wants to get out of the gate fast on their first drive of the game, plus territory. They'll go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. He's got it. And that's where they'll mark him, but a chunk play and they pick up a first down.
That is a huge play early in this game. We came into this thing wondering just how aggressive this offense wanted to be, and there you go. First half, 4th and long. We're not bringing the punter out on the field. We've got a guy that we think can read the defense and deliver a strike, and we've got playmakers stretching the field vertically. They show you how dangerous they can be on that last 4th down there.
After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. To the air, it's Ncaa. Oh, they're after him! And he will be sacked at the 6-yard line.
Quarterback now has to make sure his guys are dialed in. You can't make any more mistakes. Giving up a negative play on second down by the goal line, you've got to be really smart with this football.
Now on 3rd and goal, and that earlier sack left him with more ground to cover. From the gun, wants to pass. And he was looking into the end zone, but it's incomplete.
But it's a good job by this defense, man. You drop back, you play really smart, play sound. Understand, there's not a lot of field to cover, and they couldn't fit the ball in the window. Good pass defense.
Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And the first points of the day come on that field goal. So they were able to put up a 3 spot on that last drive, and now the kickoff team out there as they prepare to put boot to leather. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. The give to the tailback. Gets the nose of the ball to the 25, give him 1.
Run game is good. Balance is good. Now listen, if the run game isn't good, then you got to pass the football a little bit more. But sometimes you got to keep them honest, take them chunk by chunk.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Johnson looking to throw. Scrambling away. Got out of trouble, got rid of it. Pulls it in. It's Bradley. Pushed down for the tackle.
All right, defense, you know coming into this game you're playing a fast quarterback. You know it's not going to be easy getting him on the ground. You got to start thinking about how you're pass rushing. You know, rushing right up the middle and allowing him to get outside, it's going to be a tough task.
On the snap, it's Jackson. They tried to go smash mouth on 3rd and short, and it did not work against this defense.
This is an offense that prides themselves on being physical. They love running the football. That's their identity. But the defense getting that stop on 3rd and short against the run, that sets a very clear message that they've shown up to play. They know it's coming, and they're going to be here all day.
The offense in its own end, still needing a couple of yards for the first down, but they'll stay out there and go for it on 4th. Movement on the offense, and they'll lose 5 yards on the penalty. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. This is an opportunity to show your offense you believe in them. Their opening drive of the game, still in their own territory, going for it on 4th down. Off play action. Steps to his left, out of the pocket. He's going to take off. Big tight end makes the grab. It's a first down. He'll be run out of bounds, but we've got laundry on the field. Let's see what that's about. He just lost track of where he was on the field. Entire body past the line of scrimmage. Illegal forward pass, and they will back him up. Great place to start for this offense. They'll move the wide receiver. He wants to change this route. Looking for room. It's Berger. Tough run. Gets it into the red zone, and they knock him down at the 17.
Really nice first down run. And you're seeing why this running back is an every down type back. He can run between the tackles. He can run outside. He can catch the football. He can block. This guy can do it all.
The Bruins with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Scanning the field, it's Iamaleava. Here's the pressure. Stopped at the 13-yard line as they try to turn this into points.
This defense is not going to be patient with this quarterback. They know that they have to affect him and they have to dictate to him. So that time, they send the blitz. They're not even giving him an opportunity to sit back there and peruse the field. They flush him out. They're able to rally to him, get him down to the ground. I like the aggressive nature of the defense here.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. You really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it. They try to take a little bit of a shot down the field unsuccessfully. Nice job by this defense.
And they'll get off one more play before the end of the quarter. On fourth down, looking to pass. Complete, out of the backfield, looking for the sticks. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down.
UCLA 3, Kansas State 0.
So first down here as they go back to work. He might want another play. Looking to throw on first down. He's got the tight end. That completion takes him down to the 7-yard line, and they are ready to strike. Going to work on second down in the red zone, and still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Looking for a gap. It's Thomas. They'll get him stopped just short of the end zone, but they're in business here with a first down.
And that looked like an easy decision for the quarterback. Hand it off, give him the ball, let him get 5+ yards. Nice decision. Nice job by the running back getting the yardage.
Got rid of it quickly, but it's incomplete.
Tell you what, that was a lightning-fast decision. You could tell he knew what he wanted to do right away. Makes the decision, but maybe his footwork wasn't a little bit good, and the pass wasn't where he wanted to put that thing. I know that.
Got stopped on first down. They'll try it again from the 2. A designed run for the quarterback. Moving toward the end zone. Ball out! Touchdown, UCLA! They punctuate the chance with a trip to the end zone.
Holy cow, how about that? You think he's going in for the score. It looks like he's going to get it. He fumbles the football. Who's going to get it? Johnny on the spot. The offense finds the football, lands on it, and gets the touchdown.
And with the extra point, they push the lead out a little further. So they take advantage of spectacular field position and move it 24 yards. And finish the deal with the short touchdown run from the 2. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. Snap of this drive will come from inside the 15 at their own 14-yard line. Johnson wants to throw it. Steps away to find some room. On the move, he fires. Picked off. What a play to set him up. He'll try to take it back. Touchdown, Bruins. How about this defense taking one back to the house? Look, a lot of time left. There's a little bit of distance right now being put on the scoreboard.
There is, but it's so awesome when you're a defense and you study all week about what's coming and what routes to be ready for, and then you jump the route and you make the plays and you just go get in that end zone. It is so beautiful.
Kickoff unit back to work, and they have been busy as they've built this sizable lead. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Nice job executing all of the assignments as they put a stop to that return at the 22. of the drive comes from the 22. The give to the back. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
It's definitely too early to panic, but there's some bad feelings going on for this offense right now. You're way down on the scoreboard. I know we're still in the first half, but after that last play, it's pretty obvious. You can't run the ball. You're becoming a one-dimensional offense at a time when you need to be able to score some points. So either get it done through the air or you've got to be more physical up front.
And you could tell the QB wants to run. He's going to be a big part of the game plan, and the defense really, really understands that. I got to understand, and more importantly, when I get a lick on this cat, I got to take it. Like, not dirty, not cheap shots, but end of the plays, when I can be physical and really make him feel me, I think that'll always bode well in a fourth quarter game.
Great job by the running back on this play. It's a big third down, and his ability to catch the ball, turn around, get north, make a guy miss, and go move the sticks. Awesome individual effort.
Kansas State has it with another 1st and 10. Use the play fake, now to throw. He'll get rid of it. Working that left side. Taken out of bounds after a good pickup there. They're in striking distance at the 37. Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. Johnson looking to throw. Buys a little extra time. Hauls it in. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Well, it wasn't a great start for this quarterback, but on this drive, he seems to be turning the corner. He just looks like he's playing in a different rhythm. He's seeing the field better. It's almost as if the game is starting to slow down for him. And I think on that last completion, it was a good example of that.
The offense down to the 25 now, 1st and 10.
Let's go, let's go. Watch out, Paul. Hey. Got it? All set. On. To the line. Ready.
Wants to go up top on 1st down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Gets it inside the 10, out of bounds at the 9 after the big pickup on that one.
Like QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket and you've got time to throw. He had a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, 1st down.
The Wildcats started this drive backed up in their own end, and now they've moved into position to score. We've reached the 2-minute timeout, and a score on this drive would do wonders for their confidence. And the Wildcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. Flips it out on the screen. That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
Well, this offense will screen you in a variety of ways. They'll throw receiver screens, tight end screens. The running back screen also a big part of what they like to do, like you just saw there.
Here we go, here we go.
Johnson wants to throw it. Caught in the backfield, it's Edwards. Crisp execution in the passing game, and they've got it down to the 3. The Wildcats moving quickly to the line.
Okay, ready.
Wants to throw on 3rd. Keeps looking downfield. And he'll step into the end zone. Touchdown, Wildcats!
And that's a nice drive, a nice physicality, punching it in with the run game. And here's the thing. I like where this offense is going. Nice job creating some momentum, going into the half, cutting down the lead. This thing could get really exciting. Nice job answering the bell right before the half.
My philosophy on going for 2 is only when you have to.
Here we go, set. Stand.
Looking to throw. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
Conversion is no good. That keeps the score. UCLA 17, Kansas State.
So after getting into the end zone on that last drive, they're set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one away.
It bounds through the back of the end zone. It'll be a touchback. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. Under fire. Reels it in down the left side. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards down the field before he's finally stopped.
Well, this quarterback, I think, has earned the right to take shots here late in the first half. They've had a lot of success. They've got the lead. They're not going to play it safe. He's going to make good decisions, and when he has opportunities to throw strikes, he's going to hit those throws.
Throws to the wideout. And he just flat dropped it. I think he wanted to run before he secured it.
That is not good news for this offense, guys. I mean, the defense only brought 3 on that play, and they were still able to get after the quarterback. This O-line has got to play well.
Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Quarterback may change this route. On 2nd down, he'll try to make the connection this time. Makes the catch. It's Berger. He stopped at the 32, picks up 10 on the play and gets the first down. And the Bruins come to the line with a fresh set of downs. To the air on 1st down. Got him downfield. A quick tackle made, but he's got plenty for the 1st down. The Bruins will hustle to the line. From the red zone, he's going to throw it. Fired that thing out in a heartbeat, but it's incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Plenty of distance between them and the sticks here on 2nd down. To the air. It's Ncaa. Gets it to the back. There he goes. Knocked down at the 6, but that completion will set up a 1st and goal. And the Bruins are threatening on 1st and goal. They'll try to get it in with the run. Relentless, tough running gets it down to the 4. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Quarterback adjusting the pattern. On the move. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time for one final play in this half. They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. Lets it go to the end zone. And he will take it in. Touchdown, UCLA.
Well, This offense is clicking. They've been doing it all first half. Running the ball, throwing the ball. They had insult to injury with another touchdown here right before teams go into the tunnel. This defense, guys, they have got to find some answers. And regroup here at halftime.
They'll try to tack one more on their score. And with the extra point, they're on top by 18. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Oh, look at Mr. Hands taking the squibber inside the 30. He'll be stopped, but good work there to get the ball out to the 37. That's going to wrap it up here in the first half. Stay tuned. Second half not too far away. The Bruins will kick it away first, and we'll start the second half. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. We'll see what they can do on this drive that starts at the 16-yard line. Wide receiver comes in motion. Johnson looking to throw. Going for it all. Brings it in down the left side. They finally get to him. What a play there to pick up the first down.
Well, how about the offense setting that play up? We've seen earlier in the game a couple shorter throws. They're just trying to suck those safeties closer to the line of scrimmage, anticipating that they would get an opportunity to take a shot. They called the perfect play at the perfect time right there.
Starting a drive like that really builds confidence. First down from the 45. Defensive coordinator showing heat before the snap. He's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Wildcats, now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Wants to fire on second down. Pocket breaking down. It's caught. He's loose. Turning it on. Touchdown, Kansas State. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge, and also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times, touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
Missed receiver there. It's incomplete.
Well, head coach obviously decided it was best to go for 2 points right there. They didn't get it, and you just wonder if chasing the points is going to hurt this team later in the game.
Looks as if the Hands team will be able to recover the ball. The UCLA offense is back on the field, ready to go to work. Things have been clicking along nicely, Jesse, but they have to make sure they keep it up.
Yeah, they got to wake up. It seems like they've been a bit lackadaisical here the last few drives, maybe as we've seen this lead dwindle a little bit, David. So they need a bit of a spark here to get that mojo back.
Yeah, and you always have the adjustments, and then your opponent adjusts, and now they got to readjust now because this game's getting a little bit tighter than they liked.
Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9.
Red 18. Red 18.
Wide receiver going in motion. Back to throw. It's Ncaa. He got his hands on it, but couldn't hold on to it. And what a time that would have been for their first pick of the game.
And that's why these guys played defense. If that were an offensive player or receiver, that would have easily have been a catch. Come on, man. You've got to catch that and make that a pick.
Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Bought a little time, lets it go.
Well, this is a disappointing drive for the offense, considering where this drive started, in their opponent territory. Now you're 4th and long. You've got to be better throwing the football in those types of situations.
They're a perfect 2 for 2 on 4th down. They'll go for the hat trick. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. Moving, keeping the eyes downfield. He's got it and more than enough for a first down. He's brought down the one of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to adjust the pattern. Motion from the wide receiver. Wants to throw it. He's got it on the move. Touchdown, Bruins. And they take it in for 6 more points.
You know, quarterbacks and receivers, they develop confidence and chemistry as the game goes on. These two right now are definitely on the same page.
And the extra point is good. The lead is 19. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And the score comes on a 12-yard touchdown pass. Kickoff unit has been busy as they have built a big lead, and they're trying to hold on to it. Fielded in the end zone, it's Edwards. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Opening play of this drive comes from the 11. Johnson wants to throw it. He'll pull it down and run. Oh, a lot of space. They get him out of bounds, couple of yards short of midfield. They'll mark it at the 48, and this offense is rolling. Now you got to think they'll really go on the attack. Big play has them set up 1st and 10 from the 48. Wants to throw on 1st down. Now adjusting. He'll pull it down. And he will wisely scamper out of bounds. No need to take unnecessary hits.
And we've seen this several times now. Like, he is more than willing to take off and make plays. And you can tell the defense is starting to adjust a little bit. They see it. They know it's a pass, but they had eyeballs on him. And as soon as he took off, they ran to him, and they made sure they got him on the ground.
Well, that's great timing by the quarterback and receiver on that out route. If you're going to be running that against man coverage like they were there, that ball has to be thrown early, and it's got to be thrown out in front of the receiver, and they execute it perfectly.
Looking downfield on 1st down. Quarterback now breaking the field. Throwing on the run. Touchdown, Wildcats! They took a shot to the end zone and found 6 points waiting on them. Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments, and they go blah, 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 blah. I mean, sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
How about this? These guys are going for 2. The play action fake. Starts to scramble to the left. It's incomplete. Good job by the defense sticking with its coverage.
That keeps the score. UCLA 31, Kansas State 18.
Still a lot of time to go here in the third quarter, but they want the ball back right now with an onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
Well, they try to go onside kick, but that's why they're called the hands team. Great job recovering that ball.
UCLA will go back to work on offense. I know they've put up really good numbers on offense, but, David, they're starting to feel a little game pressure right now.
Exactly. That scoreboard's starting to get a little bit tired cutting into that lead. Now, you know every possession matters, Palmer. A little pressure for this offense.
Yeah, so you can't get tight, right? The best players on this offense now need to step up, and they need to start making plays. You got to identify where those one-on-ones are.
Dropping back, it's Ncaa. Looking left. And that pass will be jarred loose on second down. That brings up third down.
Well, they were trying to sneak him out of the backfield that time into the passing game, but that did not fool anybody on defense. What a hit, forcing that incompletion.
They couldn't make the connection on second down. Now a 3rd and 7 to keep the drive alive. From the gun, wants to pass. Might be looking to run. They'll pick up enough yardage for the first down. They've got it at the 30.
Really nice job on the scramble that time. He saw an opening. He went out and got the first down with his legs. He's killing this defense right now. Throwing it. He's now doing it running as well. Anything this guy wants to do is working.
That's reeled in. It's Thomas. He snagged it, but he'll be stopped short of the first down. Good, solid pickup on that play. The Bruins can really attack on this 2nd and short. Looking to fire. And the pass is incomplete, jarred loose by the hit.
Well, that looked like he was going to be a completion, but how about the defender making the hit and forcing the incompletion?
And the Bruins come to the line on 3rd and short, trying to convert here. They'll throw on 3rd and short. Unloads to the wideout. He's got it. Couldn't quite nudge it in. Not sure you could get much closer, but it'll be 1st and goal.
Well, I think on that play you saw why this guy's such a big weapon in this offense. At receiver, he does such a nice job with his routes. He's patient, and he's consistent, and he's got good hands.
Beck's going for the goal line. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, UCLA. Follow the blockers. The offensive line will take you to the hallelujah land.
And I tell you what, most of the time, Reese, it requires a little bit of skill to find that hole and, slither through a little crack. That was not a crack. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
37, Kansas State 18.
Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Edwards. Tackled at the 24 and almost breaks even with the yardage he would have gotten with a touchback. They'll get things started on this drive from the 24. These corners going to give them some space. Johnson looking to throw. Quarterback moving out of the pocket. It's picked off, and another empty drive. Bringing it back. The 20. He's at touchdown Bruins. And what a turn of events as this defense gets the pick six.
How about a game-changing play for this defense? Stepping in front of the football and knowing what to do with it, taking it all the way to the end zone.
One of the danger spots in any college football season. Ranked team against unranked opponent. And we'll see if the upset can shake up the rankings in this one. Hello and welcome everyone to a game that we've been eagerly awaiting. As we'll see a squad from the Big Ten, the UCLA Bruins, taking on the 17th ranked team in the land, the Kansas State Wildcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. Kansas State ready to kick it off to get things underway. He'll bring it out. It's Jordan. Loses the ball deep in his own end. Defense swarming on that loose ball. It'll be a turnover.
Because of the big collisions on kickoff team, you don't see a lot of that in practice. You don't do that because you don't want to get each other hurt. A lot of open field, big collisions. collisions, big forced fumble, big momentum play created.
They're lining up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they have dialed up for this one. On the direct snap, it's Brown. Intercepted, and the first drive ends with a pick. Taking it the other way. He's at the 40. The 20. 10. Touchdown, UCLA. This defense making a big play and putting it in the end zone. Getting ready for the extra point after the first score of the game. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Fielded in the end zone. It's Edwards. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. We thought we'd see a little Wildcat formation in this spot, and here it is. Direct snap. It's Brown. It falls incomplete. How about the trickeration on first down that just goes awry?
Really good defense. You know, you're trying to stay as close as you can to all these targets, and most importantly, those open field tackles and getting them on the ground as soon as they catch it. That's a major deal for defenses, and that was a good example there.
Wildcat look didn't get much. Picked up a few on that one.
Brings up third down.
Coming to the line of scrimmage on third down. Johnson wants to throw it. Fires to the wideout. I don't think that's the way they drew it up. Incomplete.
Well, it's not quite the start this offense wanted to have on third down. It's their first opportunity. That one falls incomplete. They're going to have to be better on those critical downs as this game goes on.
Boy, if they don't convert this fourth down, there will be questions to be answered. Now the play fake. Now rolling to the left. Makes the grab. He's got a first down. And not much of a fourth down gamble when it's that much of a sure thing. An easy conversion for this offense. Kansas State back at it after picking up the first down. They're testing the right side here. Got a little space. There he goes. At the 20. And he just kept running, and he ran away from the crowd, and he'll take it in. Touchdown, Kansas State.
Man, I am a great play caller when I can hand it to guys like that. And he can go that far to the house, create big plays, showed you a little bit of vision, showed you a little bit of burners. When he kicked it in gear, he got the long touchdown.
Extra point here will tie the game. And he splits the uprights on the extra point. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they knew how to close the deal, rolling double nickels and the 55-yard touchdown run. And we're all square as he's set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25.
All right, let's get it. Right.
To the air, it's Ncaa. Here's a heat. Here he goes, breaking the pocket. At the 35, he's loose. Wide open spaces. Ridden out of bounds at the 45, a big play for this offense.
This guy just gives you nightmares. And he's just got so much electricity. He just pulls it down and chews up yards like it's nothing. That's a quarterback. A quarterback doing that to your defense.
The offense sets up shop at the 46 on first down. Looking to throw on first down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. A big-time catch along the sidelines. Got the foot down and an excellent throw, too. Touchdown, Bruins!
This is a receiver that is so good running routes. You never know which way he's going to go at the top of this route because he doesn't peek. He doesn't telegraph where he's going. The timing on corner routes is so important, and the quarterback did a nice job getting it out early so his receiver could make the catch and then take it into the end zone.
Lining up to add another. And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. They wasted no time on that drive. Got it on their 25, and 2 plays later, they're in the end zone. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers properly to pay off that last scoring drive. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Up in the Wildcat. Let's see what they've got. They weren't able to get that one off. It'll be a delay of game. So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. So they come to the line, and the Wildcat going to give them a different look. On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Finds a little bit of space, gets 3 to the 22.
That's a really nice play. It's impressive. Once first down, the defense thinks you might be running a football. You still can line up. You can get some movement at the point of attack and find a little crease for your running back.
On the direct snap, it's Edwards. Gets it out to the 25-yard line, a gain of 3.
And that run really didn't go anywhere. And a lot of times we don't focus on it enough, but how important those 5 guys are up front. To get on those defensive linemen, to try to move them out of the way, to get a run game going, it squarely falls on the shoulder of those 5 offensive linemen.
They thought they could just run it on 3rd and short, but this defense was there to make the stop. Couple of yards short of the first down in your own territory, but they are going to go for it on 4th. They'll run play action. Now sliding to his left. Big man has it. It's a first down and more. That'll be enough for a fresh set of downs. He gets it to the 32.
Well, that tells you a lot about their confidence in this quarterback. 4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming.
And those body blows really, really matter. Like, I want to be able to hand the ball off to my running back 10, 15 times a game. Make the defense tackle them, wear them out. Sometimes these 3 to 4 yard runs, later in football games, they turn into 5 to 15 to 20-yard gains just because of the body blow effect.
And just wedges it ahead a bit before he's brought down.
Brings up 3rd down.
The Wildcats come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. Trying play action. Throws to the back. Makes the catch. It's Urban. Huge play there into plus territory, and they'll mark him out of bounds at the 46. Kansas State really has this drive rolling. The give to the back. And they'll wrestle him to the ground after a short gain.
And I kind of like how the running back didn't mess around. Like, just get downhill when you see an opening. A lot of times they close so fast, man. Be decisive, stick your foot in the ground, pick up 3 to 4, and we are not going to complain.
And he just chucks it into the 4th row.
Like the job by the defense there in coverage. They took every option away from the quarterback. He was outside of the pocket, nowhere to go with it, so they forced the incompletion throwaway.
Couldn't find his man last time, and that leaves him with a 3rd and 6. Johnson looking to throw. Fires to the big fella. Now they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line.
And that's really got to make this offensive coordinator feel good. You get a completion on a big 3rd down early in the game, and that should give him a lot of confidence calling plays this game.
Looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. It's complete. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Kansas State pushing the pace. Off the play fake on first down. He is run out of bounds right at the 10-yard line. As they get set to snap it, time winding down here in the quarter. Everybody and their brother showing blitz. They think they can create space here with a run to the right. They get him on the ground, and with that, we'll head to the second quarter.
UCLA 14, Kansas State 7.
They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Coming out on first down with the play fake. He's going for the goal line. He'll be run out of bounds, but there is a flag on the play. So the decision has been made, and the coach will take the penalty. Kansas State has it 1st and goal. Off the play fake. Starting to feel a little pressure. He's shoved out of bounds right at the 6-yard line as they were able to at least keep him out of the end zone.
I really like the play by the quarterback. Very, very smart. Listen, early in the downs, goal-to-go situation. Drop back. You don't see it right away. Tuck it and get positive yards. Make that next down easier so I can try to get a little bit closer to the goal line and I can get that touchdown. Headsy play by the QB. And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
Finding it tough to make positive yardage now. 3rd and goal from the 2. Johnson wants to throw it. Grabbed in the backfield. It's Edwards. And they've got him down after the short completion, but they inch closer and closer to pay dirt.
Nice job by the defense there. They knew coming into this one, this running back was dangerous catching the football, so really good job getting him down on the ground, now setting up 4th and goal.
So the offense will try to punch it in here on 4th and goal from the 1. Movement from the linebackers trying to mess with the offensive line's assignments. Into the house. Touchdown, Wildcats! That was an absolute sledgehammer of a drive, just taking the air out of the ball.
And it's hard when you run that many plays not to make a mistake and throw an interception or get penalties and put you in a bad spot. But the offense just strung play after play after play together and got in the end zone.
Setting up for the extra point and the tie. And they did tack on the extra point. So that was a lengthy 17-play drive. And it was capped off by a 1-yard touchdown pass. All tied up and just about set to kick it away.
Set to kick this one.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the option. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown. He's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Back to throw, it's Ncaa. Unloads to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. And they pick up a better than 30 yards on that completion before the defense brings him down.
And a first down for the offense.
You look to be backed up, and then suddenly you're not. Big play has them across the 50, and they'll have it 1st and 10. Wants to go up top on 1st down. The sweet feet keeping the play alive. And the quarterback will be slung down back at the 43.
And the defense makes a play. Finally, this is a lot of offense early in this football game, a lot of scoring. Need more of this from the defense. Getting to the quarterback, making him feel uncomfortable, and then when you get him down, you get him behind the sticks. Good things happen for your defense.
The Bruins have put themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Back to pass. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. And the throw to the sideline is complete, but won't be enough for the 1st down.
I love offenses and quarterbacks that are willing to take the easy stuff. Take those easy throws that are guaranteed to get positive yards. Yeah, I'm going to take big shots down the field too. But don't forget, it's easier to pick up 2nd and 5, 3rd and 5 than it is when we start getting those long yardage situations.
They've got to come up with a big play on this 3rd and long. Looking to throw, it's Ncaa. Pressure coming. And they'll bring him down for the sack.
Finally, a defense looks like they're able to break serve here. These offenses have been up and down the field now, these last 2 drives apiece, scoring points. But the sack right there finally puts an end to that, we think. It's setting up 4th down, and that might be a major play so far in this game to give them a lot of momentum moving forward.
And he's going to get it up to about the 29-yard line before he's brought down. see what they have dialed up as this drive starts from the 29-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
Well, there's a statement by the defensive line. First down play, expecting run, and they just dominated up front. Beat their one-on-ones and forced a tackle for a loss.
Didn't get much done on that first play of the drive. It's 2nd and 11. We'll see if this offensive line is ready for the blitz. Back to pass on 2nd down. Now he's going to glide away from pressure. He goes out of bounds, maybe a step shy of the 40. They're going to mark it at the 39, and a really nice pickup there. They'll snap it from the 39, 1st and 10. They'll see if they can find some running room on the right here. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. Off play action. On the move to his left. Running into the open space. Oh, he dropped it! Once that ball was loose, offense didn't have a chance. Defenders everywhere. It's a turnover.
And he was under so much duress on that play. You saw him scrambling, trying to buy time, doing everything he can to keep the play alive. But the defense just kept coming in waves, and he got a little bit downfield before they finally knocked it out and jumped on that fumble.
We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the first half. Looking for a man. It's Ncaa. He's going to run it. And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. And the Bruins racing to the line in the hurry-up. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Finds his man down the middle. Quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Yeah, and tight ends aren't just line up and block guys anymore. These guys are athletes. You line them up all over the field. And nowadays, you even start to feature them more and more in the passing game.
From inside the 40 at the 37, it's 1st down. To the air on 1st down. Throws to the wideout. Wide open downfield. Touchdown, UCLA! A great catch and run for 6.
And the offense breaks the tie, takes the lead, gains some momentum. How big is this, Palmer, now going into the half with the lead, with the momentum?
Well, they break the tie, but they also break their confidence a little bit now. The opponent now has to go into the locker room probably down, and they're wondering, what adjustments do we have to make? What do we have to fix? Because we've got our work cut out for us in this game.
And with the extra point, the score is now 21-14. The offense calls a timeout to stop the clock. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Edwards. That gamble did not pay off as they bring him down at the 12-yard line. Let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Off play action on 1st down. Looking to the big tight end. Pass is incomplete. The clock is down to 9.
Well, this quarterback has really found a nice rhythm early, and he's in firm control and command of everything that's happening. They've had 2 drives, they've scored 2 touchdowns, and here on their 3rd possession, he still wants to take shots. That one obviously falls incomplete, but if you're him, I would keep spinning the beam.
using his legs to buy some time. Rolling right and going deep. The flag flies in as this one falls incomplete. We'll see who it's on. This defense happy with how that last play turned out, so they'll decline the penalty. And that'll do it. Here in the second quarter, halftime has arrived, and we head to the studio. Trying to kick this one deep to get things underway in the second half. He'll bring it back looking for help. And the return man is stopped, and that'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. This drive will commence from their own 11-yard line. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Finds his man. It's Hogan. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play.
I like the mitts, the big fella coming in with the catch. Hey, running a little bit of a route, showing a little wiggle, getting open, throwing the football. That's the way to catch it, big fella.
And the Wildcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. They'll go to the ground. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down.
Well, they needed 2 yards for that first down. The running back doing just enough to make sure he keeps this drive alive.
On first down from their own 22. To the ground with the back. Look out, he's got room. All the way out to the 38-yard line. It's a gain of 15. Kansas stay quick to the line.
And the offense with a nice run, breaks off a little bit of run, gets a first down. Oh, and here they go again. First down, you've seen this. They like to go fast.
They'll wrap him up, and he didn't find the same kind of running room this time as he did on the previous play. Backed up now, here's second and long. Running to the left. Oh, he's got some space. Turning on the Jets. He's at the and he eluded the defense, and they'll take it all the way. Touchdown, Kansas State.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the second level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear, with his speed, he was gone.
The extra point here would tie the game. And the extra point was made without incident, and we're tied up here in the third. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. And they capped it off with an explosive in the running game, a 59-yard touchdown run.
Set to kick this one off.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Jordan. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Back to pass, it's Iamaleava. Fires on the move. It's caught downfield. They stay aggressive and push their way out to the 33, and it's first down.
This tight end is such a weapon because he can line up all over the field. That time he starts in the slot. He's running the corner route against zone coverage, and he's just got athleticism and wiggle and the ability to separate and make big plays. It's so nice to have a target like that.
Got a good one going here. All tied up in the third. It's 2nd and 10. Wants to go up top. Under fire. Going to try to get it himself. And he runs into a wall. Maybe got it back to the line of scrimmage.
He was trying to push it downfield. He was looking for a receiver, trying to make a play. Could tell the pressure started to get to him a little bit. Nowhere to go with the football, and just fights back to the line of scrimmage.
It'll be 3rd and long. Motion from the wideout. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. Finds a man in the middle. And the explosive play, and they're on the move all the way to the 44.
And it's on 3rd downs like this. If you want to attack the middle of the field, you got to look for the tight end. Really nice route. Great job looking that football in. You can tell this quarterback really has a lot of confidence when he's in the pocket looking for the big fella, and they're able to hook up there.
Might be changing the route. Back to pass. It's Ncaa. Quarterback moving. Quickly to the tight end. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
I like the idea by the quarterback there. You're trying to get this 1st down, so you find the tight end, see if he can make a guy miss or shake a tackle. Not able to get it done.
They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Grab behind the line. It's Staples. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain.
I love this defense's ability to fight off blocks and rally to the football. They do such a great job pursuing that wide receiver screen to only allow a minimal gain and no 1st down.
Wants to throw again. Quickly out to the tight end. He's all the way down to the 27-yard line, and they are threatening. And the Bruins have it with a 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down. That's caught. It's Matthews. The ball is down at the 14 after that grab.
And I think this receiver's forte is his route running. He's a guy that can line up all over the field, but it's not just catching post routes and goes. This guy can run shallows, he can run slants, he can run the option routes and find soft spots in the defense. This guy really has all the routes in his toolbox.
Bring in the heat. Touchdown, Bruins! And with that one, they jump on top here in the 2nd half.
I'm going to spread you sideline to sideline with all my speed, make you cover the whole field. Nice job by the offense, going with a little spread look, taking advantage of the speed they had on the field and getting the big touchdown.
And the extra point makes it a 28-21 score. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. Coming out with it, it's Edwards. Nothing wrong with the touchback, and they wish they had one right now, but he stopped at the 9-yard line. The drive starts from their own 9-yard line. Johnson looking to throw. And the defense making a play, getting a hand on that pass.
I don't know about the decision that time by the quarterback. He may have been expecting man coverage, but that time the defense was in zone, and they did a really nice job closing the window. The intended target was not open, and that's why that one fell incomplete.
Finds nothing downfield, flips it out to his running back. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that 1st down marker. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Moving away from pressure. He can't make the connection. It'll be incomplete. He can scramble, but couldn't create anything there. Kansas State pushing the pace. On fourth down, they'll throw for it. Looking to buy time. Intercepted. The defense has set him up. They didn't give him much of a chance to make that play even bigger, but the turnover has him set up at the 16.
I tell you what, it puts you in a tough position when you're backed up inside your own 20 trying to come out. But when you're a defense and you can force a turnover and you already set your offense up in scoring position, they are going to be extremely happy, and that offensive coordinator is going to look extremely smart.
Couldn't ask for better starting field position for this offense. Making side adjustments here. Looking downfield on first down. Working that left side now. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend.
Let's go. Break. Single, single. Trailer, trailer.
That's the end of the third quarter. With the score, UCLA 28, Kansas State 21.
They had a chance to mull things over, and let's see how they start the final period here on second down. Looking downfield, it's Ncaa. Here comes the heat. Touchdown, UCLA! Quick strike through the air for the score.
And that is a drive and a score they absolutely had to have. Now making it a two-possession game late in this one. It wasn't going to be enough to just play it safe, play it conservative, punt the ball away, and count on your defense. They were aggressive. They mixed it up, but getting that score, that is huge for their win probability now.
And the extra point is true, and they have a two-touchdown lead, up 14 in the fourth. They didn't have a whole lot of real estate in front of them when they took over possession, but they wasted no time. Couple of plays into the end zone. Now to make sure this kickoff team covers it well and not give back that last score. Let's see if he can make a play on the return. And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. I guess a lot of room to work with as they start this drive from their own 15. Looking to throw on first down. Buying some time. He'll try to do it himself. Steps out of bounds across the 25. They'll mark it at the 26, and a good pickup for this offense here.
And both these quarterbacks, man, they're showing off their ability to take off and scramble and make plays. Right here, it's a design pass. He's looking to make a play. What does he do? He sees some space, captures it, makes the big play with his feet, gets another first down. This guy can do that a lot.
He's got him.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, it's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
The Wildcats want to pick up the tempo. Johnson wants to throw it. It's complete.
Now, I know that completion isn't a touchdown. It's not a deep play deep down the field, but how about the strong hands by that receiver making that catch? He made that look pretty routine. He had that DB draped all over him and still was able to help this offense get positive yards.
And the Wildcats line up trying to move the sticks on third and short. Caught over the middle. It's Edwards. He gets the job done on third down. They move the chains. It's at the 37.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock. That is at a premium for this offense.
Steps away. On the run, deep down the right side. Oh, he had it. The deep ball was there, and it just trickled through his fingers.
And the defense is playing with a sense of urgency right now. Obviously, they're playing with the lead. They know this offense needs to find a way to generate points, expecting a shot on that last play, so nice job in coverage.
Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Hit as he throws. Got his man downfield. They make the stop, but not before he sets them up with a 1st and goal from the 10.
All right, defense, you got to turn the page. You just gave up an explosive play through the air, but here comes the offense going quickly. You got to get lined up now and get ready for another one.
Going up top again. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball.
Timing has got to be so critical when you're trying to throw the ball down close like that. They didn't have great timing on that one.
Defense rose up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Johnson looking to throw. Quickly to the flat, the wide receiver screen. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening.
Well, short completion setting up 3rd down now. Who is your best playmaker that you can target in this area of the field?
They'll come to the line just trying to keep their hope alive on 3rd and goal. He's looking to pass. Trying to bull his way in. Touchdown, Wildcats! The finisher, the exclamation point on that drive. They got the score they needed, but this isn't over.
No, don't call it a comeback yet. The first part, step 1 accomplished. Well, this offense obviously still has work to do, but the defense has to go out and get a stop and get him the ball back.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer.
That makes the score UCLA 35, Kansas State.
So the kickoff team will come out after they turn in a score on that last drive.
Kick this one.
He'll bring it out. It's Robinson. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out in the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. This drive will open from the 15. Dropping back, it's Ncaa. He rifles one deep down the right side. And they were looking for a chunk play, and they got it. The explosive picks up more than 30.
Well, I'll tell you, there are a lot of coordinators out there that would want to set up the shot, especially on the first play of the drive. Maybe run the ball, and then a few plays later, go play action, make it look the same before shooting it downfield. They just did it right away on 1st down, first play of the drive. If you get the matchup, take the shot. And that's exactly what happened. Nice job.
Looking to throw on 1st down. Fires to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down.
Not many receivers like to get hit. They just don't, okay? They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the defender. You could tell he was catching the football. He was going to put a hit on him to make sure he had to think about something later, and you could see the ball pop out and fall to the ground.
Try to make up for some of that lost ground on 2nd down. Couldn't connect on 1st down. Now back to the air. Unloads it left. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want.
The corner route will always be one of those staple routes versus zone. So if you see zone, it's a great job by the wide receiver pushing vertically. You see him threaten that safety, and then you break off to the sideline where it's really hard for that corner to get back into play.
Might be calling a hot route. Wants to go up top on first down. Dances away to buy time. Fires downfield. Wide out trying to get it in. Down to the 3-yard line, and that's where they'll have it, first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. To throw, it's Ncaa. Incomplete thanks to the great defensive pressure there that sort of threw them out of rhythm.
A lot of times when you go back and you revisit these games, who takes advantage of these opportunities in the red zone, in these goal-to-go situations? Bad job on first down by this offense.
Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? Looking to fire. Into the end zone. And it's taken away by the defense, and they desperately needed that turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to get the football back. They'll snap it from the 20 for the opening play of this drive. They'll move the wide receiver. They'll start this drive with a pass. Floating away. And he can't get it off. Taken down. What a huge play this late in the game. They'll try to kick it into overdrive. Clock's running. Second down coming. Power football with the run. Good, solid, determined run there. They'll mark him down at the 27.
It's got to feel good as an offense knowing that early in the drive you can turn around, hand it off, get a push up front, and go get positive yardage.
The Wildcats are at the line looking to convert on third and short. On the move. And he gets it out past the sticks. It'll be first down for Kansas State. No time to waste here. They've got to get set and pick up chunk yardage. Johnson wants to throw it. Buys a little time. Nothing open downfield, so he'll just toss it away.
Well, it's the fourth quarter, and you got to be so careful as a quarterback when you're throwing it over the middle of the field right now because these windows are really small. He's very lucky that last one was not picked off.
Wants to pass, and he's got to make a play. With the catch, it's Jackson. He'll be knocked out of bounds right at the 40-yard line. Good pickup there. He would love to have picked up the first down there, but saving the timeouts, saving the clock, much more important right now.
Yeah, that could save the game because now I can work the middle of the field still. Now I can still take those shots deep. When I get without timeouts and those start to dwindle, I get very predictable. So great job getting out of bounds.
They're going to try to throw for it on third down. Got the quick pass. He's run out of bounds, but he's got enough to move the sticks.
Where's the defense on that last play? It's a 2-minute situation. You've got the guy making the catch in the middle of the field. You've got to tackle him in bounds and keep this clock moving. Somehow they were able to let him get outside and stop the clock. That just can't happen.
To the air on first down. The sure hands. It's Jackson.
Man, that clock is ticking, so we've got to make sure. I understand if I don't get the first down, I got to get out of bounds. I think he should have got out of bounds to stop this clock. This offense, they got to hurry up, get to the line of scrimmage, and start running some plays.
Second down, they'll go to the air. Gonna let it fly. And that is interception number 3 on the day. Looking for more room. And they capitalize not